That dude shouldn't even fuck. Man, that's crazy.
Good D. Oh, yeah.
Damn, Gil, it's like that. Love you too.
I actually tried to pass it to you. I hit X.
I hit square, bro. Oh, do square. Put that shit on your phone, nigga. Oh.
Come on, bro. Yeah, bro. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. If the snub ain't on.
Ah, shit, I got the board.
Oh, you're sick. Oh, okay.
How to block that shit.
That's what I'm not doing real life. You can try to block it.
You're the dunk on me, bro. You're the dunk on me, my nigga.
Good shot. Oh.
That's what we in Europe, man.
Now we in Europe.
Oh my God, throw it up.
Clipper.
Buckets.
Three's more than two.
I mean, you gotta stop that. Your team gotta stop that, Gil. You ain't ready for this, bro.
Trash.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage.
I got you. They were back there asleep.
Nah, nigga, I was worried about my nigga. Yeah.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
I appreciate that, Buck. I thought you was going. Yeah, he hit too little. I thought you was going to shoot that shit, though. He gave it to me. Yeah, he owed me, so that's why he
and he gets it out
that's why he gave it to me.
25-yard line. Flag down.
I got it.
Right to him. That's gay.
That's crazy, right? Good D, Dingle.
Do that. No way. Give me that.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead. I got it. Good D, Dingle. All right. Just free VC, man. Boogie.
Oh, damn. That nigga in front of me.
This could set him back.
Good oh, that's easy. It ain't like he jumping nothing. Yeah, it was. Gil left us and he ain't even in the trap no more. That's fucked up, bro.
I had, my other niggas is also.
Bro. It's cool though, I get it. So your team ain't gonna win.
What? You know what? I only got like 3 consistent users right now, man. Me, Jermaine.
Oh shit. 22
and
a first down.
That outside handoff to the left,
go ahead,
that
man.
play has to warm the
Yo, you got Jermaine, we got
line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to move from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Kimberly.
Oh, defense.
One play has him at 37 here for 1st and 10.
Yeah,
you got it. Uh-oh. Oh, damn, it's like that.
Back to
He is, my nigga. That is deep, my nigga. Oh, I see you, Dingle. I don't see you.
A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7,
and
leaves
1
with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing,
I gotta get my shot.
often alters the normal spacing and run fits and
This
leaves
shit
creases
different
like
from
they
the
were able to
guard.
exploit right there.
See, you don't know our slogan, our motto, everybody easy, B.
See.
I got the board, Dingle. Get out of my way. Damn. Oh, Gil got it.
Didn't even count.
Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Mixon, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Whole lot of screen setting from Dingle. Come on, give me that, bro.
They want to do on the opening
give me
drive,
that, bro.
establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking
Appreciate
about
it,
what the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
You know what?
Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
I ain't trying
Mixon with a first down
do that.
carry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Tedrapa. Oh, Bucky almost got that.
In Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Half court, man. I need to see that from half court.
And on the ground they go with the running back.
Oh, Dingle dunked that. Oh, he should like cheat on this shit, Dingle.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school.
That's the only time he had troubles with a nigga that's a fucking rim protector. They be cheating.
5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight.
Yeah, it make me fucking lay the ball up.
The way it's working, they may just stick with it.
My shit start lagging right there. Ooh. Oh.
I didn't stop running. 2K maybe there ago. The nigga, I was holding up. You know, I always run to the bucket. I need them skins.
Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Don't worry, I'll get the back door again.
Lay. Fucking him up.
Oh, I'll wait for. Oh, that's better.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man is Uzama. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before.
Damn, I should have started him on fantasy.
26. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Damn, good hit. Oh, ain't that a D? Still?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming.
Oh, good fucking catch. D.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken,
good fucking
they gave
D.
up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
Good shot.
They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back. Someone.
Look at that girl. I ain't doing on play D.
The quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Exactly. Oh, get that board, dude.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. In for the score. And the Bengals are going to take a 1st quarter lead.
Good pass.
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical.
Hey, bro. I mean, you seeing every cut now.
Where you're hitting them with body blows.
Yeah, that's how this thing be sleepwalking.
Here. Look, they gave up the touchdown.
Give me that shit.
Like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter.
You see what happens?
That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Oh, yeah, get that board.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Buck, I know you just didn't pull a gill, my nigga.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Fucking with you, bro. Fucking with you, my man.
By a few inches, that'll be a 1st
down. I get a little bucket.
That'd have been cool if you did that.
They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That throw good for 4.
Yeah, I didn't think he was there, my bad. No, usually I connect on those. That was my bad.
Forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Let Dingle get his stats up, my nigga.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Oh, got him.
On second down, Jackson. Flush to his right.
This move ever, and it worked.
Complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They give him a gain of 38.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket.
Yes, that shit was dope.
It was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
Yeah, he said, watch him get discharged.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yeah.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Throw to the end zone on first down.
Team be like the little courts.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
Ain't lagging.
20-point score. Give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to
my
keep
hand
pace.
in this, bro. He ain't getting
For a
it.
second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like
Fuck, I
it was
should have
coming
started
together.
Josh
Looked
Gordon.
like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. To throw is Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to
the way you shot that shot,
take it down.
You ain't see the little quick time either.
5-yard line. DJ Reader able to get in there and drop him behind the line. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they are on the board. But
Oh, you trying to play me at close? Watch out, what? There you go.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer.
He smacked my wrist, bro. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, come on, they get hit.
Because getting some points on the board is very positive for them. Feel a little bit better.
He hit my wrist, but you ain't hear that shit?
You potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to air it out deep for Green.
That's hard against everybody but them when it comes offensive-wise.
He might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield,
with the cut.
Give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver.
The other side, but shit.
Didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
All right.
Handoff to
Play
going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the
He found me. That's
It's a
crazy.
loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Damn.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final point.
That brought down, boy.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time.
I told man I go get them things, my nigga.
And just a single punt for him in the as he sends this one away.
Oh shit!
Pulled in at the 24.
He slashing his shirt.
6-yard return after a punt of 48, and the Ravens they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30.
Hey, way to draw it.
Detroit!
Then he got 5.
Detroit!
Yeah, the center got 5.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Yeah.
Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On second down, Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
So he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And some room to work. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there.
No.
3 tight ends in the game, and any defensive coordinator.
I swear to God, the only thing I did was push the right stick up.
They can get more bodies out onto the field. Not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there to block 9 times out of 10, and in this case, they did it really successfully.
Jackson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Y'all about to lose like this
when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On second down, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. The reception made by Dante Moncrief. And they move this all the way down to the 9. He got 29 yards that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where the quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Now Jackson on second down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Ravens are in for 6.
I'm saying, okay.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff? And they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak. Got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
They look good. They almost beat Iowa. Yeah, at Iowa. Iowa top 15, too.
Detroit! Detroit!
Yeah.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, I'm about to say he hit that.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
I was up there rehabbing, remember? So I'll be up there.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. And outcut, ball was delivered and picked up the completion.
No.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And that'll bring up second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Throwing is Jackson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can. And this is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel.
Wow, they just let them get away with
that. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Ravens will extend their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this.
Oh, I'm passing the ball.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Damn.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing over the middle, and it's
fouled out. Now he fouled out.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm trying to pass.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
Energy.
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now here come the Ravens. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted.
That is
Denzel Perryman. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
What?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
But certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Oh, my.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were going to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one. Knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the foot.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 42. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, why are you blocking?
Escape, and he goes down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
What?
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to walk on the deep left side here. And it will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone!
Jackson looking to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Wow.
And the blitz does come.
Sure.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and roll for this. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably...
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Raiders making a comeback on the Chiefs.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
They probably gonna blow it down.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw.
I'm about to say, he be playing up. I'm about to cut the shit out this nigga.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Get back. I ain't showboating. Turn over.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with 3rd and just a couple. Jackson in a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Oh.
Now back to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second
half.
half.
That should not stop them from going back to him, though. Find him.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his man here. It's Green. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Okay, Mahomes.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Lucky 56.
On 2nd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Detroit!
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
I was. That nigga held me up.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there.
Get it back. Oh.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Yes, sir.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that...
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back in the 9.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, Green 39.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action.
Into
a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
To throw on second down. Jackson, he's going to let this one go. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. In for the score. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't, because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, right?
No, he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away.
Because I used to be doing that shit. Oh, come on.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
They frustrated.
Gone!
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
Oh.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, my nigga not playing. I'm in the corner
now
for
they'll
3.
run it on the toss. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
What? That's a big man contestant. I ain't hold that bitch long enough.
And the Bengals on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer.
He was cutting me off the post. Hey, I still should have tried, though.
And they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is back time indeed.
I was like Stephon Diggs right there.
On 3rd down. They've converted 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9.
Packers fired head coach Mike McCarthy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've just seen that zone.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schroeder. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
They do
get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Who got hurt? Hey, man,
I have to say, I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Black ball.
Linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Should have held on to it.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Fuck.
Waited.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Good cut.
Good cut.
Detroit! Detroit!
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, my fault.
Two-score game here.
If you do that, yeah.
That pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing him.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Schroeder. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Dang.
They're going to look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 46. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
I thought he was going to jump and try to get the steal. Finish.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here. That's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Dancing to his left.
Yeah,
he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here's Jackson.
Damn, did I get a breakdown?
Ravens touchdown.
They got 9 now.
Cameron Meredith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Bengals. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
I feel like that.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Oh, he smoked it.
He's going to flip this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. Being chased out left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Detroit! Gun!
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Man.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Buying time to us. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 36. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Bengals have recovered it.
So after that sequence, If we're watching both teams' defenses, didn't it feel like a revolving door? One's on, they think they're off for a while. The other has to come on, they think they're on for a while. Then they're off. Here comes the other one.
No.
Just keep turning the ball over. They've got to cut that out.
Oh, stuck in the motherfucking paint.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I can
And
hit it.
now here's another interception.
I can hit it.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Oh.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown.
Damn. We take that. We take that. Yeah.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. Actually getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Rotate.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he powers his way up past the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll set up a throw, and this one is incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's
one
you got to put a
back
timer
up.
on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So after 2 first downs, they get another here.
All right, I'm about to hop on, fellas. Yeah.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Tyus Bowser.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that
hey,
aside.
Man, you still on here?
And just try and ram his way forward
Not
and get what he can.
Because I'm about to say.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Oh, this game about to be over. We got a minute.